Hi everyone, travel addict guy here. Okay, so there's some kind of large protest going on here in Malaga right now, and I just talked to a young man and he says something about the climate and to do with Benahavis, so I'm going to try to talk to someone and see what is happening here right now. Okay, I'm here with a young man and he is part of this protest. ¿Y cómo te llamas?
I am Salva.
Salva, okay, muy bien. ¿Y de dónde eres?
I am from Marbella. I am here for Benahavis.
Okay, very good. For Benahavis. ¿Qué está protestando? What are you protesting?
El Ayuntamiento de Benahavis quiere colocar unas torres en el paraje de Montemayor, una zona de un alto valor ecológico.
Okay.
No es la zona.
Eso, quiere poner eso.
Un montón de torres de valor paisaje y se van a
Torre de
perder.
electricidad o algo así.
Sí, cuando se colocan las torres de alta tensión, se requiere talar 40 metros de margen.
Okay.
En total se van a perder 3 hectáreas de bosque y además se está usando en el ayuntamiento para devaluar los terrenos para posteriormente seguir construyendo.
¿Y este es Benahavis? ¿Es cerca de Marbella o dónde está eso?
Sí, está cerca de Marbella.
They want to put these electric towers there and they want to take out a lot of nature. And they want to damage the ecosystem, and these people here are protesting that. They don't want to see that happen. ¿Está correcto, no? Okay, muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm here with the woman here, and she's part of this protest. And what is your name?
Josephine.
Okay, and you have a couple dogs with you as well.
Yes, of course. We are all protesting together.
And what are what are the dogs' names?
Noah. This one is Noah, and this one is India.
Okay, very nice. Okay, and where are you from?
Argentina.
Oh, you're from Argentina.
Yes.
Okay, very nice. I lived in Chile for a few years.
Oh wow, it's very nice, Chile.
Yes. Very cool. And so you're protesting something about the environment, I see here.
Yes, it's for the climate change. We want to change the climate change.
Okay, so does this have to do with Greenpeace or it's something separate?
I think it's, Greenpeace is here, but this is not only because of them, it's also because of us. We are a group of people from here, we live here in Malaga, and we do several things to try to change the environment where we are living.
Okay.
The corruption and all of that in our land, because we live here, so.
Okay, so what is actually going on? Can you explain the situation? Because the man was telling me something about Benahavis. They want to put in these electrical towers, it looks like, right?
We are here because of the electric towers at Benahavis, and also because of more things going on here in Malaga city.
Very good.
One of them is the build. They want to build. Some people want to build
big tower.
A big tower.
I heard about that. Yeah, it's going to block a lot of the views too, right?
Yes, and also it's just beside the ¿cómo se dice? El faro.
The lighthouse.
The lighthouse.
Sure.
And it's like very corrosive for the pollution and also for.
Okay, so it's going to be very damaging to the environment as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for the property.
No problem.
So
no problem. Yeah, I struggle. I speak Spanish too, but I struggle for the words sometimes too.
Thank
so I
you very
understand.
much
But your English is very good. No worries.
Thank you.
What part of Argentina are you from?
Buenos Aires.
From Buenos Aires.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice. Okay.
And well, not only that, also because of more things that we always complain, and we try to change it from the politics and from the people here in the land. You know, it's not only voting that you can get.
So, is there a certain political party that you back here in Spain? What is it?
Sorry?
Is there a certain political party? Políticamente, ¿qué parte tú apoyas?
Well, feminism always, of
feminism,
course.
Okay.
And always the working people. CGT, those letters, CGT, are for commission, like workers, general
the Workers' Party. Okay. Very good. Okay. And does this have anything to do with the pandemic right now? Does it have anything to do with that, with the virus situation?
I mean, of course, it has something to do because the pandemic changed a lot of conscience in the people.
Right.
It began some changing in the conscience of the people. So there's more people manifesting right now, and there's more people.
Okay. So more people are more conscious of the environment.
Yes.
But another question I want to say is a lot of these things were done almost like secret, like they were doing a lot of things during the people while they were locked down.
Yes, of course.
Do you think that that's something that was going on actually? They've been doing this kind of undercover.
It's happening. The electrical towers in Benahavis started during the pandemic.
Okay. Isn't that interesting?
Yes, and the tower also.
And there's something about a documentary going on, you were telling me?
Yeah, it's called Se Vende.
Se Vende, okay.
Se Vende,
which means for sale in English, okay?
Yes, and it talks about that some people and corporations are trying to sell all the lands from Amaro, which is a natural reserve, forestal reserve.
Oh, is that the Amaro Beach?
Yes, at the Amaro
Nerja.
Beach. Yes, there.
Oh, wow,
there.
That is a shame. And I was just there recently, if you follow my channel, I was in Nerja, and they have a beach there. It's almost pristine, and it's a lot of the locals go there.
One of the most beautiful places here in Andalusia and in Spain, in the south of Spain.
I think I did read something about that.
Well,
yes.
If you can search and reach for Sevende, which is the documentary film. Yeah.
So they're trying to sell these things right now, and they're going to sell it to like corporations, or what are they going to do? Like put private, like a hotel there or something? That's what they want to do? Private houses, okay.
Immobiliary, things.
Yeah, wow, that is very interesting. What's going on here? Wow.
Very sad that's what's going on, so that's why we are here. Maybe we are not too much people, maybe our voice is not very loud.
You seem like you've attracted a lot of attention, so that's good. You're going to be on my channel now, so
thank you very much.
We'll get that out. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here.
No problem, no problem. I was just walking by and I saw it, so I like to report on what's going on here in Malaga. Let me ask you one more question.
Yes.
What do you think about the virus? Do you think that this? What do you think? Your thoughts on that? Do you have any thoughts on that? The situation?
For me, I'm very polemic because for me it's all planned.
You think it's a plan? Okay.
Yeah. For me, it's all a plan because there's people in the upwards of the society that wants to control everybody and everything, and all that they want is money.
Right.
So that's why they are doing this, because everything has no sense.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I've been talking about that for a while, and a lot of places have gone out of business. You're probably aware of here in Malaga, or especially on the Costa del Sol. A lot of places are really struggling right now.
Yes.
And I've been talking to a lot of owners, and a lot of these places have been closing down, unfortunately.
I mean, right now I'm in ERTE. I worked in a hotel, and the hotel is closed right now.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
What do you do in the hotel?
I was a receptionist.
Receptionist, okay.
Yeah.
And so you're out of work right now?
I'm out of work. It's been 1 year now.
Oh wow, that is, sorry to hear that. And
so we are a lot of people. Yeah.
And how are you surviving? You're receiving some money from the government?
I'm receiving some money from the government.
Okay.
And then I try to walk dogs and do anything that I can, and always cooperating with my neighbors and with the people from here, because Andalusia is that, cooperating, people, everybody together, everybody in the street, everybody sharing everything they have. So it's because of the help of my friends and my family here that I'm spending.
That's great that you have some family
during this.
Because I was in Torremolinos recently, and there was some people there. I interviewed some people, and they were actually waiting in food lines to get food.
Yes.
And they've been really struggling. And the one man said he had no family. He had to actually sleep on the street for a while.
Yeah.
So it's very sad.
A lot of people in that situation.
A lot of people in that situation.
That's why we have here La Casa Invisible, La Medusa.
Okay.
Also, it's a space only for women, but there's La Casa Invisible is for everybody.
What is that place? Tell us about that. The place only for women.
It's a space made for women.
Okay.
By women.
Okay.
To protect the women that cannot be don't have a safe space.
Okay.
So La Medusa is a place where you can go and
Medusa, it's called.
La Medusa, yes.
Does that stand for something?
Colectiva, because it's
okay. Does that stand for something, or the Medusa, the woman from the?
Yes, that it's a woman.
Ah, okay, with the head snakes and all that. Ah, okay, it's an interesting name. Okay.
It's the logo of La Medusa Colectiva. You can find it on the internet, also on Instagram.
Oh, okay, very interesting. And they take care of women there.
Yes, women and all collectives similar that are not maybe allowed because for the society, And
these are women that have been like abused or something like that, or they're just.
Most of the time, yes. Or maybe I don't know, a woman that is not from here and that has no papers or no
okay, I see.
And maybe she's a mother and she cannot do anything because of for their child because she has no papers, so she cannot find a job, or like the women that work. Out of the system, let's say, So there is where we find
now that's another issue that I heard about. I read about during the crisis. There was a lot of violence against women during these lockdowns and things.
Yes, because
have you seen anything about that, or have you heard anything about that?
Haven't seen, but I know it's happening. That's why we have and we support spaces like La Medusa and
safe spaces for women.
Yes.
Okay,
so
very good.
If any woman is hearing this or seeing this, you can come to La Medusa or La Casa Invisible. We are here to help you.
La Medusa or the Casa Invisible? Okay, so if there's any women out there experiencing some kind of trouble,
we are here to help.
Or any kind of abuse, you can reach out to these people. So. Wow, that's great. That's great. So thank you so much. Is there a number or contact? Is there a way to contact that place? Through the Instagram.
La Medusa Colectiva, and you're going to see the photo of a purple Medusa.
Okay, very nice. Okay. And what about this group here? Is there a way that people can find more information about what you're doing today? Is there a website or something like that?
Yes, of course.
La Ruta de la Clima.
Del Clima.
Yes. Okay, La Ruta de la Clima. Yes. Okay, very nice. So it's like the climate route, something like that in English. Okay. Very nice. Okay, well, thank you so much.
Climate journey.
And let me ask you one other question. You guys are going to march around town today, or you've already done so?
I think we're going to march. Jesús, ¿tú sabes si vamos a marchar? Right now we are standing here.
Okay.
In case something happens, we are going to march, yes.
Okay, very good. And one last question. Have you been at the police, have they bothered you at all, or are they allowing you to, as long as you follow the protocols?
Just checking that we are here. I think that it's okay, they are doing their job, but maybe they should go and look for bunkers or robbers or not here.
But you don't think they're going to try to shut you down somehow?
I hope no.
Okay.
I hope that no, not right now.
Okay, thank you so much for that interview. That was very informative. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, best of luck with your thing there. I think we all need to protect the environment, so that is something good to support.
Of course.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm here with Jesus now. You were one of the people that put this together, this whole thing?
Not myself, but I know most of the organizers, yes.
Okay, very nice. And can you tell me exactly what you're representing today, or what you're trying to achieve?
Well, this is a climate strike. This is organized by Fridays for Future, the Youth for the Climate movement.
What is that again? Say it again.
The Youth for the Climate.
Youth for Climate, okay.
Yeah, it was started by Greta Thunberg, this Swedish teenage activist. Well, not
Greta Thunberg.
Greta Thunberg, yeah.
Okay,
well, not
the
a
famous,
teenage anymore.
Yes, the famous young woman that protested. Okay, very nice. Okay, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so they are sort of coming back to taking the streets again and showing that we care, the climate crisis is still here, and that we need to collective action to really trigger local movements that are, eventually get politicians to act on it.
Okay, so how is Spain as far as climate, the way they treat the climate? How is Spain? Are they a bad actor? Are they good? How do they rank on the climate scale?
Pretty much like any other European country, in the sense that we're kind of hypocrites.
Okay.
Because we talk a lot, but then we sort of outsource our emissions to third countries because of global commerce and things like that. So
got it.
We're still not taking this seriously. This is a global issue, so it's not about reducing emissions in your territory. It's about reducing emissions worldwide.
Malaga has done a few things, like they have the green buses, right? Isn't that a good step, at least? Some of the things they have going on here?
It's a very minor step, because the main issue is that most of the people are still taking, private transportation, private vehicles, and so the public transportation is used only modestly.
Okay.
So this needs to be
I use the public transportation all the time, personally.
Well done,
Well,
good citizen.
Yeah. Well, when I lived in America, everyone has a car, and here it's so nice. You can just walk, and you can take the transportation, so I really like it. Exactly. And I got used to it. I lived in Barcelona for a while, and I really enjoyed the metro and that kind of thing. It was a great way to get around.
Yeah, Barcelona is a much more bike-friendly city. Here it's quite a kind of vertical. There's no bike alleys anywhere. So.
They passed some kind of law where you can't ride on the sidewalk anymore, right?
Exactly. There's no sense, really. It's nonsense.
Yeah. There was a big protest about that about a week or two ago, right?
Exactly. There was 8,000 people taking the streets on bikes just to demonstrate. We want a more bike-friendly city.
Right.
So it's just the first step.
Okay.
Also, we need the solar energy revolution needs to come to the city, because there's sun everywhere here, all the time.
That makes a lot of sense. And I've seen the solar panels on a lot of houses. I've gone through other parts of Spain, and let me say, like in Alwarin de la Torre, for example, a lot of the houses up there in the hills, they have some solar panels on them, or not a lot, but some. So I think it's a good step, actually. It's a good source of energy.
Exactly. Also, we need to rewild the city. So take the green and nature back into the city again.
Okay.
Especially the riverside, and also along the coast. And also we need more green spaces, more green parks, urban forests, what's called nature-based solutions. We need a lot more biodiversity back into the city to protect us from pandemics and the climate and the heat waves, and also the...
So do you think this climate change had something to do with this whole pandemic thing? Do you think it had an issue, some kind of maybe affected that, or caused the virus somehow?
It's difficult to tell, but it's all interconnected in the sense that the pandemic comes from the deforestation of the main big forests around the world. We get in touch with exotic wildlife, and they transmit diseases into human species.
Okay.
So as we destroy biodiversity...
So like taking back the forest is causing us to interact more with these animals.
Exactly. So we need to stop deforestation, and as we plant more trees, they also sink carbon into the soil. So it acts as a mitigation of climate change as well. So it's all interconnected, but we need to respect nature and live with it instead of against it.
I think they have some big forests here, like private forests in Spain somewhere. How are those? Those are protected right now, like natural habitats? Like Maria, there's one, right? Cabo del Gato, I think it's called.
Right. There's some private forests, but I think we need to rewild a lot of the cities and also the the rural areas.
Okay.
We need to plant more endogenous species because we are being invaded by exotic species.
Okay, got it.
Like mosquitoes coming from Africa, etc. And so we need to take care of nature as it was before.
Sounds great. Let me ask you one more question, because I know you had a lot of tourism before in Spain.
Right.
And that might have affected the climate too because of all that tourism coming in and out. Is there a way that Spain is going to look at now when they do reopen for tourism eventually, that they're going to have more of a green type of tourism or more of an eco-friendly? They're going to limit the amount of tourists, or they're going to maybe do something to reduce the carbon footprint, something like that?
That would be ideal. I'm not sure that's happening, but I think we need to rethink our economy and also the tourism sector, because it's very polluting.
Yeah.
They consume a lot of resources, water, energy, emissions, carbon emissions, etc. So it's the right time to rethink this industry and the whole economy, because we need to diversify the economy. We cannot depend on tourism so much. Okay.
Well, maybe something good will come out of this in the end. Let's hope so. Anyway.
I'm so sure of it. Look at these people. We're all motivated to change things. So here we are, back on the streets again.
Okay, thank you so much, Jesus.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Good luck. So you can see they're actually walking down Larios now, and they're going to head to the Plaza de la Constitución. That's what they told me. So a very, very good sized protest here today in Malaga, protesting the climate change and people not caring for the environment. It's something we have to all do and take care of the environment. We only have one Earth, guys. They formed some kind of line here. They're all walking along this rope. So that's kind of interesting there. And it looks like we got some news reporters as well. So we'd like to see this on the Spanish news today. We got some really good interviews today, and we probably scooped the news even. So he's saying that there is no planet B. So basically we only have one planet and we have to care for that. There's no second, no plan B. There's no second option, guys. They formed a circle here in the Plaza de la Constitución in Malaga, the heart of Malaga. And there they are there, all lined up.
Que no te robe el aire, que nadie contamine tu vida.
This one banner behind me says, si el planeta muere, nosotros también. So it means if the planet dies, we will also die as well. So that's the protest today, guys. And it is a very important issue that they are taking on today, the climate. Nothing more important than that. So we'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone, and please take care of Mother Earth. Travel Addict Guy.